इस वीडियो को स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि हमारी कम्युनिटी एंड कीपर्स ऑफ इंडिया का अब डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर भी है। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है, उसे ज्वाइन करो और कनेक्ट करो इंडिया के सभी एंड कीपर्स से। जितने भी बिगनर्स हैं एंड कीपिंग में और जो एंड कीपिंग को स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं वो तो डेफिनेटली ज्वाइन करो, क्योंकि वहाँ आपको मिलेगी प्रॉपर गाइडेंस एंड हर तरह की हेल्प। The following video is in continuation with the previous video that I uploaded on this channel. I hope you enjoy. Now let's have a thorough look on the other half of this setup, the outworld. I chose to keep their outworld pretty basic and simple, with not much complications or decoration, because that would just add on to my work of keeping this container tidy. Along with the substrate, which is a mixture of sand and garden soil, only things that I added in were these twigs and the stones. Before adding anything into your outworld, make sure that it is completely sterile. You can bake the sand or soil that you will be using as a substrate, and you can thoroughly wash any item that you will be adding in your outworld. The stones and twigs that I placed in provide extra surface area for the ants to climb upon. Sometimes the ants climb the twigs all the way to the top. Now that looks pretty risky, right? The ants can escape the setup quite easily, and I'm not even using any kind of a barrier. And by barrier, I don't mean to say the lid of the container. By saying barrier, I mean some chemical or a substance that the ant keepers apply on the walls of their outworld, which prevents the ant to crawl out of the box. Even though your container has a lid to put on, ants will try to escape every time you open your outworld to do anything in it, and trust me, it is very hard to control them. So a barrier is an important thing, but I'm not using it. So how do I prevent my ants from escaping? Actually, I got a bit lucky. This species of ants find it almost next to impossible to make a grip on the smooth plastic surface, due to which they cannot climb the vertical walls of this outworld. Same is the case with their nest also. Look at this worker struggling to climb up the walls of the nest but couldn't make it. This saves me a lot of time and efforts, which I had to invest just to make sure that the ants don't escape. But this thing will not be permanent. Sooner or later, the walls of the outworld will lose their smoothness, and once they get rough, the ants will be able to climb them and try to escape. We'll see what we can do about it later. So currently, I don't face any problem while I am doing any kind of a work in the outworld. And for the rest of the time, the outworld remains closed with a lid. The outworld is basically used by the ants to forage for food and dump their garbage. In this corner of their outworld, the colony have designated their graveyard, where all the workers who died because of old age are placed. You can make your ants to dump their garbage at a particular location of your choice. Actually, these ants were dumping the leftover food in a corner of their nesting box. So I picked up the waste and placed it in the outworld in a corner where it would be convenient for me to clean up later. And then the ants also started dumping their garbage here instead of inside their nest. Their outworld also have the sugar water and freshwater test tubes. I find it pretty cool to see the gasters of the ant blow up like a balloon every time they drink their sugar water. Now, a basic outworld does not contain anything else, but sometimes it can get a lot more interesting. Underneath this stone, the colony have made a satellite nest for themselves, where a small population of the colony stays. Well, ants are great engineers, and I'm sure they must have made a great piece of architecture down there. But I cannot lift up the stone to see it because that would just create a chaos among them. Meanwhile, the ants make a lot of satellite nests to expand their territory, and just in case if one nest gets in some sort of a danger, the other can prepare to save themselves. My ants also place their brood in here to give them proper humidity levels. You see, I have been hydrating their outworld from time to time, and this is why the ants chose to create a satellite nest for themselves in there. But if you don't want your ants to make a satellite nest anywhere in the outworld, then you can do a simple thing. Keep the layer of the substrate very thin and completely dry. I personally like to see the ants create a home for themselves. It would also be nice to observe the activities of this colony in a completely natural setup, maybe in the future. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot to all of you for your support. We have recently crossed the 300 subscribers and this is insane. For any questions and queries, you can DM me on Instagram or you can comment down below. Don't forget to join the Discord server of the Ant Keepers of India community. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay tuned. This is Ant Ethic India. Peace out.